Hi, everybody. I'm sorry that I was late. My kids got home late, and Captain Lee fan, I'm sorry that you have to watch it on the replay because I was late. No, not my intention, but had to have dinner with the kids and make dinner for the kids.
Oh, we held her up too here in the Zoom. We'll tell the truth. We were doing a scoop survey.
So, but Kate, oh yeah, I think your comment was accidentally deleted, and thank you for becoming a member, though I see that you're a member already for 32 months, so I think you just had a name change or something. Catherine Girardi. Not sure exactly who she is because she has this son, and I checked it, and she's been a member for 32 months, so I don't know. Did you change your name, Catherine? You want to tell us what it is, or you want to remain incognito, but a member for 32 months, whatever you want to do. It's good. Thank you. Appreciate it. And just so you know, my allergies are going bananas, so I just took some more allergy medication, but that's why I'm like sounding the way that I do. All right. Let me see where we are. I'm going to get on my other computer and I'm going to try to find my wreath. I don't know why this is not going. Let me see. Let's see if it's Chad. Chad Daybell trial. I guess tomorrow's closing arguments.
Mom, are you live?
So yes, I am.
Oh.
Tomorrow's. What do you need something? Do you need something, Ethan?
No, it's just at Lucas number.
Oh, closing arguments and hi, White Angel. We'll see. We'll be broadcasting that. I'm sure that's happening at the same time, and I'll try to put a thumbnail up tonight if I get the chance to do that. It's just been a little hectic here. White Angel, you're going to come up on panel and do some crafting? I know you like to craft. You want to come up? Show some of your stuff? I know you make jewelry boxes and other stuff. You're welcome to come up and show off some stuff. I'd like to see it.
I know. Do I keep the food in this thing? Yeah, but I take the food out of there.
No, you throw that out, Ethan, and you put his new dinner in that I made. Yeah, you can put it. You can put them outside for the birds outside. So, let's see here. If anybody wants to come up on panel that's not up on panel, you can just send for your number.
You do it. No, you're doing it. You know, like, that's on the
Can I see you do this? Here, put your fist. He's like a dog. He won't bite.
Alright.
Here, let him get used to it. Go slow. Go slow. Let him know. No, he's not gonna bite you.
I'm not scared
Okay,
of biting.
Margot
Fast. Don't talk.
and Christopher. You used to do crafts.
I'm scared of going this.
Is he used that claw on your arm?
I know.
Yes.
You're not doing anything?
Probably not.
Don't be scared. It's right. Don't be scared. Uh-oh.
It's been a long time since I crafted. When I feel better, I definitely need to do it again because I loved it.
Yeah, I have to get back at my felting. That's what I have to do.
Oh, I might have a felting kit right over here, and I don't know, my dog opened it up, and I don't know what the heck they did there, but I gotta look at
I haven't felted in a long time because I've been on a knitting craze, but
all right, I'm going to go over on the other side. So I'm going to mute over here. I'll be over there in a second.
it's Bucky's crafting.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my camera so that it could charge as I'm.
I think you're sideways, maybe, Bucky, or else.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, you're sideways.
All right. Let me see if I go like this. Has it flipped?
Yes, you are good.
Hey, Native Libra, how are you? Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do over here. I have those. I wanted to do a mason jar with that, but I don't know that I know. I'm gonna do my wreath and to embellish this wreath that I got, and so where did I put that wreath? Okay, here it is. It just needs a little bit of an overhaul. But if I have the trip home now, I'm going to be taking this bow off. I also got this really nice, I may use that in some other way, at the same place. It's a needlepoint thing. Somebody made it, and it says something about seashells on it, and I got it, and I think I have it in a bag somewhere over here now. The starfish here, I need to do something on these guys, so I don't know what, but I have other starfish to put on, and then some of these shells kind of got a little displaced, and it had some of these kind of like, they're almost like palm nuts. I have another one over here that I put back on. These need a little bit of polishing up here, and then I have whatchamacallit, I'm going to put in here coral that I got. So I'd be fooling around with that. I've got to get other shells that I have. This has some driftwood here, and I have, let's see. Oh, let's see what we got. Got some of these. I purchased some of these to put on the tops of my shell trees, but I'm going to use a few of these. On here, I might not even take those off and just kind of put it on there. It'll be like a little bit of a border. It looks cool, I think. And some of those. So, and then I know, love you, Mom. I love you. You did go to the reality rock. You got everything to get out of my dinner that I had. No.
Look at that eye. Wow.
I know.
Let me see that.
I'm watching you.
Boy, I can so. That's pretty.
Thank you. I painted it from a real eye, like I looked at a real eye.
I was going to say, you had to have. Yeah. Pretty. Whoever had those eyes. Pretty eyes.
I'm admiring all of Carolyn's starfish.
Yeah, I can't see anything else. What?
Look at the eyes she did.
Oh yeah.
Bucky drew it. Pretty good. And I know she did too.
Yeah.
She's good at that. I mean, look at it up close.
Yeah, pretty good.
I know, right?
Yeah.
For a minute to get herself together. She was so.
I want to see how Carolyn puts that together too. Well, I brought home shells this time to make the wind chimes like Carolyn made.
Yeah, you know what I brought home? The Holy Family.
Oh,
He
right.
keeps sending me
That's
messages.
all. I brought home the Holy Family. That's it.
I can't read the messages right now.
I have to see my shells for the Holy Family. You cannot even believe it. What do you see?
I have
Major.
58 of them. 58 of the Holy Family members.
Yeah, 58. Wow.
Yeah. Which I was kind of upset because, like, I had to leave. Like, I took 58 home, but I probably left 200 there.
But you gave me some of them.
I have some
You did.
sponges.
You gave me some.
Yeah. No, I know. I gave out as much as I could because after doing all that work, I
Oh,
didn't
look
want
at
to
the color of that one.
I don't know where I got that from. I have no idea.
What are you
Well,
using for a form?
I was afraid that's what gave me.
what do you mean?
I
Like
wasn't
you're
sure.
making the, do you have a wire form under your wreath?
You're kind of pretty.
It's already made onto this. Can you see it, Margot? It's already a
Okay.
wreath. I'm just going to embellish it. It's already a
Oh,
made wreath
gotcha.
I bought down there.
Oh, is that the wreath you bought?
Oh,
Yep, I'm just going to embellish it. And like this one, I'm just going to add the starfish under that blue. Blue there. I have to add. Just going to probably add this down here. And
Bucky Native Libra is asking, or Carolyn, what's the Holy Family?
oh, they're the oyster shells that look like holy figures. And you know, I've shown them a lot of times on here before. I have some over here. I always have them around.
And I just did one.
I can show you some things.
12 more sets of word letter. Get to my ex.
Yeah, this is my whole bag.
Okay, so ouch.
I didn't know him till
Oh my
Some
God,
things
Bucky.
that you can do with shells is like all of these flowers are made with shells.
Oh
And
my
then I
God,
make
look at those. Those are
just put
beautiful.
the little pearls in, but almost everything else is shells. And so that's some things. And then the Holy Family, there's a few different types of Holy Families that to make. Some make just the oyster like this, which they either do iridescent or they do it with a teal. And they have it so like one looks down and then they have a little baby Jesus and then one that comes from the other side. The other kind are made with figures that they actually look, and I've showed you like the angels. They're more like this type. See where they're and you find them and they're like figures and you can find kings and they come in different colors, and a lot of them will use the olive shell for the babies, and the olive shell looks like a little swaddled baby. Or I have some that I'm using the oyster shells because they look like oysters. And these you can also make into the little angels. You put a little wooden bead, you put some Spanish moss for hair, and then you can make the brides and grooms too. But I've explained that all, Native Libra, and maybe I can show you some more, but I've shown it extensively on some. I'll try to
I'm showing a few too. I have a few out right here. Just all
Oh,
different.
look at those.
Like, this is something I found down there, and to me, this looks like angel wings. Right here. I'm gonna do something with those.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I found one that looked just like a cardinal. I'm gonna put
I've got a bird, but it's gonna be a dove, and it's several pieces.
this one looks like an angel. Then I kept finding these heart-shaped shells, which are from my son, I know.
Oh, cool.
And then I'm going to make a tree out of these kind of shells. Native Libra, I've collected a lot of them. And I made a shell tree in the past. It's on my desk. But there's lots of shell crafts. And there's something else I wanted to do on this morning.
Yes, I found this piece. That to me looks like a dove with the beak and the head and the wings.
You have to hold it up higher, Bucky. We can't see it. There.
And then I don't know how I want to do this yet, but put the tail in there like that somehow.
Oh, that looks cool. What did you?
There's some pattern.
Sue. Sue. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I got distracted by something. That's good tail, the one you just had. Go back to the other one. Yep.
This one?
That one. Yep.
It's funny how, like, you look at shells and you can see all different things. Like this to me looks like a perfect feather. See, but when I was sitting on the beach that day, I had put them together. Which it's one of these. I'm not sure which one it was, but when I put it in, it like fit perfectly. And I don't remember which one it was because.
Could you use a Dremel tool and cut it on the end to make it fit?
Yeah. But when you use the Dremel, you're taking the chance that it could crack it too.
True. Yeah.
I still think I like this one because of the way it goes like that, and it's got the darker tip.
Just the coral that I found. Some of it.
I think that's how I had it.
Oh, cute.
There's even room to like glue it on there.
This piece of coral came hooked up with one of these butterfly shells that I found. So this is really neat how it made like a little stand. So that's going to go in a flower arrangement. The previous years, I didn't get any coral. I don't even know if I saw coral. It's weird how you see some things. I had this lady tell me all about coral this year. Land somewhere.
I figure coral will be something I go after next year. I couldn't do it this year. I had all I could do to get the shells and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is what I was working on. Did the whiskers.
It's raindrop. Raindrop,
Yeah.
right?
I just gotta get the ears. I had the perfect ears, and
You
now I
gotta
can't
put-
find them.
They got to be black with pink inside.
I'm on number 3 and I
That could be the inside. It's raindrop. I'm gonna go kitty sit soon. Okay, thank you, baby.
Yeah.
I'm so busy watching you. We were doing the daily, and I'm giving them all the wrong words. He's like looking at me going, "Oh, that's not the one." Oh, oops.
It seems like let me see, that would be that side. See, but that's that side too. I can't believe I can't find the ears. I had two perfect shells that were going to be the ears, and now I don't know where they are. I just saw them the other day. Let me take one more look.
These are something else native Libra that I've made. These are, I think I made these like 3 years ago. And some of the whelks that, like, if they're too weathered or you want them in white, you can paint them in white. And for some of my trees, I'm gonna leave them white, but I decoupaged on this one. And I love the way that turned out. Could even go on this wreath. Let's see.
Can't find the ears. I figured I'd bring this over. I have
Some reddish, purplish
all of
coral
my
too.
favorite ones.
Some of that.
Look at this one. Is it in the camera?
Yeah,
Yep. Oh, wow.
that's really pretty. Isn't that pretty? I remember
Mhm.
seeing that there, thinking, wow, the coloring on that was just beautiful. That one too. Wow.
Yeah, they're all different colors, like
Mm-hmm.
beiges and browns and grays.
Oh yeah, really pretty.
Then I got a little tiny baby one. Not that this is the smallest, but
Well, I found minuscule shells, which I really like, that I don't think I found any other year, not so much of them, especially like the little tiny twirlies, which I'm putting in a little display case, but I found,
that was from that one beach we went to. They had tons and tons of little tiny ones.
yeah, but then it was kind of there, but then I found some on Jeremy K, and I found some when I went to this other's place, but I found this tiny little shell. Look at it, how small it is and how perfect.
Wow.
And then I found this one, and I found even a smaller one like this, and I was finding these tiny, tiny, let me see if I have any of them here. These little,
Trying to look, but I got to look upside down.
oh yeah, these, I found a ton of these, which I don't know if they're little whelks or little conchs. I found so many of these, and they are tiny.
Oh yeah.
And then here's an even smaller one of those. That's when I went to this beach after the storm by myself, and I just sat there and just was combing through. And you could think about a lot of other things, and you find them, I don't know, it's just amazing. And then one of my favorite shells down there are these ones that they come in all different colors, but they look like there's chocolates that are modeled after them. So I was finding really tiny of them, and then little cat's eyes. So big, little.
Which ones are the cat's eyes?
And these are the jingle shells. There's a beach, I think it's in New Hampshire, or it's up in New England area. These are jingle shells. These come in different colors. But they have a beach that's called Jingle Beach, I believe it is, because they have so many of these that the whole all the way
Yeah.
jingle. Yeah, that's why they're called
I
jingle.
would love to hear them.
Yeah.
I got like a handful of them. Maybe I'm not sure how many. I know I took all the ones I got.
Yeah, then I got a bunch of really
Wasn't a lot of
tiny
them.
ones. I said to Kevin, like those little tiny ones, I want to make a little basket for the doll houses that I have. And I even found some really tiny oysters to make a miniature nativity.
Yes, I did that too. They were only maybe about an inch tall. I have
Yeah, mine are less. Mine are like
maybe 3 of them.
size of these, but I thought I would do a little basket of these really tiny for the dollhouse, like especially these two tiny, because I found a bunch of really small ones like that. And then I have a little tiny oysters somewhere.
There's still sand in these. Now this one I like the color the best, but as you can see, it's only a partial.
Oh yeah, but still.
Look at the color though. I
Oh,
wish
yeah.
one of these ones. Well, I mean this one is fairly close.
That worked good
You
at
have
the
some nice
bottom of
ones.
the wind chime with the hole in it.
And yeah, and if you were going to put what do you call it?
And this one I found, it was
Like
all
clear
connected.
coat over it, that would bring the color up.
Oh yeah.
There's another little one, and
Let's see.
a lot of times if you put these in that acid and water, it'll bring out the colors.
Yeah.
And here's another one I found connected, which I usually don't find a lot of these, but I found lots of different ones. This is the olive shell, but this is a bigger one that they make the baby Jesus in some of them. Here's another one that I've never found together, both
Actually,
parts.
my first olive one was the one you gave me.
Yep.
After that, then I knew what to look for. I
And
have
these are slippers.
maybe 8 of them, 7 or 8 of them. That's
Yeah,
it.
and I found a lot of slippers this year. I don't know. These are slipper shells. These would make good animals for the nativity, like little, just the way they're shaped. Hi, who
Hi,
came on?
Misha.
Hi,
Misha.
Misha. How'd you do
Hi,
today?
Misha, how was today?
Oh, I was being quiet. I'm just laying here listening, guys. Just sore, but I'm okay.
Okay, just want to let you know that we're live, just so you know.
Yes, ma'am. That's all I was
Okay,
gonna say.
I just thought you sound like Linda
Hello,
when you say yes,
chat,
ma'am.
everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, I can't stand when you call me ma'am. I do. Because I
And then I
sound
have
so.
this.
Well, here in this horrible racist South. I know I'm live.
Oh
Attention,
my
people.
goodness.
I got my sea urchin.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
What was the little flowers over there, Carolyn?
Oh, I found.
Flowers.
That one right there, next to, I think it's a glue you've got, and you got a yellow and green
Oh,
paint.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a shell. I did light on that side, and dark on that side.
Oh, I love that,
Oh.
Bucky. That's
Still a little
beautiful.
tacky because it's drying.
How do y'all so talented?
I found the ear.
You're very talented, Misha.
You are.
Oh, and then I got my sand dollar, which cracked, but I glued it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this onto here and then put the air plant in here.
Oh yeah, my mama has 1,000 of those air plants.
And I
Is that what
found
you're talking about?
many this year that were like polished, but just by the sea, like I found another white one, like almost like the polished ones that I bought at a gift shop. This is like totally polished.
Oh my
Crazy.
gosh.
Yeah, I've never found anyone like that. And it's one of those thin, really nice.
I
Oh,
know you
yeah.
see how much though the shells are if you like were to buy them. Like
Oh, yeah.
even these ones. Like this one would be like, I don't know, $8.99 for this one shell.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this would be like $10.99 because it goes by size and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
um
And they go up from there exponentially. And if
Oh,
they're really
yeah.
nice, the little ones can be a lot.
yeah. But when I was in the gift shop, I looked, I was like, but I'll get mine for free. Why am I gonna
Exactly.
buy it there?
Mm-hmm.
Bucky,
But of
will
course
you
they do
show
all the
that one?
work. They do all the work for you, you know.
Bucky, will you show that one that looks like a chicken leg with a screwy end? That's
This one?
yeah. Where did you?
I know
Wow,
it's the inside and it's so smooth.
that is the coolest thing.
It's good for holding, like, you know.
I need a whole collection that looks like I've collected body parts.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, chat.
And this is
That's
my
funny.
biggest one. I actually had a couple bigger than this.
It's too big to be a brain. It's something to pretend it's somebody's death.
But I had given one to Kevin, and then when I got home, I gave my next biggest one to my daughter because that was the one she liked. So
I
this is
think
like the
I got
next
one
biggest.
from you too, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
Sure.
I know I had tons of them.
I know you
Remember,
did.
I remember I put like 10 of them on the table, and I was like, "Please take them because I can't have no room, and I can't take them, and I don't want to get rid of them."
Did you ever take the ones off the table or leave them for the next people?
Now the ones that were left on the table, I threw over the dock, over the
Oh,
deck.
all right. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
they were left
So
on the table, Bucky.
Underneath, I meant the
No.
table under.
The ones on the table downstairs were left
Patio?
on the table.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, not those ones. The ones that were upstairs, I threw them over the
Oh,
balcony.
yeah. But the ones that there was a
And the
lot
ones
left
down
on the
there.
table. We just left them there.
Yeah. Hopefully the next person will enjoy that and not be like, oh, look at this. There's shells all over the place. Although I'm sure
Yeah,
whoever
they
goes
show
there,
up on
they're
the
probably
tables.
like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Well, you left shells that they don't find it. You won't find on that beach. Yeah, a lot of them will, but not all of them.
Can I have this this bowl? I got this bowl
Good
from
thing we
Evie.
tipped that guy at the airline. Gave us our overweight bags. Well, mine weren't. Mine were the only ones that weren't overweight.
Mine weren't overweight either.
Oh, yours weren't over. Okay.
No,
You just thought they were.
I felt like they were. Well, the one
Well, yeah.
it was actually 50 pounds, 9 ounces, something like that.
Oh, all right.
But the
Okay.
guy said, you know,
Yeah.
he wasn't going to charge me for 9 ounces.
Yeah. I had him have me move a pound one time, and I was like, really? Okay.
I had to do that one time when I was coming
But they
home
never
from
waited
Georgia.
after I was done. I mean, I just moved one thing.
Yeah, we had to move books. My daughter and I waiting for the train. We had to waited in the bookstore, so we ended up buying 2 books. And when I put them in the suitcase, it made the suitcase 2 pounds too heavy.
Mhm.
So I had to take the books out and squeeze them into my daughter's suitcase. And then the suitcase was fine. They were a stickler. They were like, oh no, it's over 50 pounds.
Yeah.
So we had to do some shifting around. Because I was like, I'm not throwing these books out. I just bought them.
Hmm. That's when I'd carry him on the plane.
Can you hear my TV? I had it paused, but now it unpauses after so long. And
No,
now
I don't hear
it's
him.
screaming. I got to get over there and shut it off. Oh, so anyway, I got this bowl from Evie. It's like that blue carnival like Aurora Borealis bowl. So that's where I'm keeping all my nice shells.
I just realized my glue gun battery is dead. And I don't know where to put my other ones.
All right. Now there's sand all over it. Much as I've washed these, I can't tell you how many times I've washed them out yet.
There'll always be sand that comes out of those certain kinds. The
Look,
gift that keeps on
almost
giving.
Yeah.
Then I have a bunch of different kinds of shells. I have over here.
I watched that movie Speed. I haven't watched that in a long time with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock.
Mm-hmm. I like
Which
that
one?
movie.
Speed.
Oh yeah.
It was a good movie.
It is. I know some people that don't, but I always like the lake house with them in it.
Oh, I love that movie.
I did too,
Lake
but
House and Sandra Bullock, the two of them. Yes,
of course,
that's my favorite movie with them too.
I mean, he's a
I was
real
so
man. I like the
I
way
was
he
so
walks.
happy when they finally met.
Sorry, I'm talking over you. Sorry,
That's all right.
go Bucky. Finish what you were saying.
No, I was just saying that's my favorite movie with the two of them. I love that. It was such a good movie. Did you see that they now made they made it into a Broadway play, Notebook? Remember that
No,
movie,
I
The Notebook?
didn't. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I liked it.
That movie, my daughter and I went to see it, and the very first scene, the song alone and the scenery, I started crying, and I turned and looked at my daughter, and she's all misty-eyed too. And we were like, "Why
Mm-hmm.
are we crying? Like nothing has even happened yet. Yet we're getting all emotional at the opening song." And I went home, and that day, my son walked in, and he said, "Oh, where were you?" And I said, "We went to see the movie, The Notebook." And he got really upset. He was like, "I wanted to see that." Now, who would think that? I don't know. He had to be maybe 21, 2021, maybe 19. I don't know. And he was like, "I wanted to see that movie." So I took him the very next day, and he got emotional over the movie too. But he was that kind, he was a mush. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Dominic's the same way now. We watched the Poseidon Adventure earlier today together.
Oh boy.
And at the
Oh,
end of that, as soon as the music played, he started crying. And he was like, "I always cry at the end." That's been his favorite movie since he's about 8.
realize that's one of those butterflies.
I want to buy some starfish. That's I never find here.
I found one ragged, ripped up starfish when we were at the beach, but well, I didn't keep it because it was all destroyed. But I never saw another one after that. Oh, in fact, Carolyn was doing a live when I found it. What else were we doing then? Oh, we found that bone. That's it. We found that carcass.
Oh, that thing. Oh my God.
Oh, that thing. It smelled so bad.
That was awful. Yeah, it's like, get rid of that, please. Quick. Hurry up. Cute.
I was so
But
excited. I
look.
was like, "Evie, I found your carcass." Because when she
Funny.
said there was a carcass, Carolyn
Thought
and
she
I
meant it
both
was
thought
the
she
crab
meant,
carcass. Yeah.
yeah, we thought it was the horseshoe crab one. And she was like, "No, no, it's too big
She's
for
like, it's
that.
a
It's a regular."
dog. I think it's a dog. I'm like, I don't think it's a dog, but she's like, no, no, it's a dog. Well, we never found out what it was, right?
No, not
How
really.
could no one
No.
know that it's watched? How could no one know what that is?
But I'm thinking it had to be like
No one wanted to get close enough to get a good hard look at it.
Well,
it had
we got a good close look at it with the camera. I really zoomed in on it.
Yeah, I didn't see it though.
was either a raccoon or a possum. It had to
I
be.
don't think it's a raccoon or a possum. It's weird. The bone like stuff is weird.
It was definitely too big for a cat.
But it's not like regular bone. It wasn't like a regular skull.
It was really thick though. The bone was super thick.
Yeah, it was like weird. I don't know. What if we discovered something like that's very rare? We don't even know. We just let it go. At least we have it on video, I guess.
Yeah, at least you have it. And you can say, well, we found it first. Maybe. Then everybody else will come out of the woodwork and say, we took a picture too.
Does anybody know what that is that saw that? Does anybody know what that is?
I didn't see it.
The smell
But
was
I was,
atrocious.
It was
a flat
It
horrible.
meat
was like a
didn't do it.
very orange. The bone was like orangey brown. Like it wasn't weird.
Surprised you didn't stick flat meat in there.
Oh,
In the
with the
bone.
skull? No, we got you with a crab carcass or something.
Yeah.
Well, I was terrified of shoe crabs till Carolyn said they weren't terrified.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, they're pretty cool. One drew me a heart.
Well, the one that drew you a heart was the one that was stalking you too. Wouldn't go to the other group, so he may have drew you a heart, but I think he'd attack me. Are you making a kitty cat out of that?
Yeah.
What?
Oh my gosh, Bucky!
I'm making a cat.
But I don't have a glue gun. So
I just can't find ears that match. Like,
They need to be bigger.
Is this gonna
Unless
be a?
that's the inside.
Is this kid?
That's the inside. You
the
could
bidding
paint
war?
pink and then put black on the outside.
yeah.
Should I send you a picture of Raindrop?
No, because if it looks like this is what my cat baby looked like.
Oh, okay. White ears, huh?
Well, no, black. But I can't paint them till after they're on.
Oh, I see. Well, the one on the left isn't bad, but the one on the right isn't right.
I know this one is.
I would go to the one next to your right knuckle. Right knuckle.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah, but this one's too big then.
Turn it the other way. Like that. And I'll slide it under.
Yeah, but if I slide it under, then it's
Oh,
gonna.
then you mess up the other side.
It'll be lopsided, like it'll be like this. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Would make it easier to break.
Mm.
Are you gonna make more?
Yeah, as many as I can.
If I send us just a picture of my daughter's cat, that's supposed to be my grand cat, the only grandchild I'll ever have,
All right.
you shell up and personalize it. I mean, I'll pay you whatever.
Sure. You can do
That's
that.
probably my only grandchild too, is a cat. Although Claudia keeps telling me you don't know that.
Well,
You
never
don't
say never.
know.
Believe me, I said never for a long time. I kept
And
saying,
then
I was like, I'll never be a grandmother. I'm never going to be a grandmother.
mm-hmm.
And then surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
But you love it so much, and every picture you take, I'll be
Oh, I
honest,
love the pictures.
I-
I look forward
it's
to them every day.
to hold up.
I know. And when I was away on vacation, my daughter sent me pictures and videos every single day.
It was so nice.
So,
She sent them to Bucky, but she really sent them to all of us. She just doesn't know it.
All right. I'm just wondering now. Well, maybe I can look for my shells. I have little shells. Maybe I could just try and score it, crack it.
is
Look at how
Deb to the
good.
third power two scooter?
No doubt about it. Deb to the third power. I love it.
Deb to the third power. I'm sending you a DM in Facebook.
Oh, did she change her name again?
Yeah.
But it's not to the third power, but I push you put it to the third power. How many shells are you going to sell, Carolyn?
I'll look at my apron that I found.
How many is she gonna sell? Her?
A shell.
None.
What do you
No
mean?
shell?
I sell some shells.
Oh, like
I've
a
sold
starfish?
shells. I have one I've blind art has a bag of shells coming to them, and Mary Warren just got a bag of them.
Yeah, but those weren't really your shells.
Exactly.
You didn't
The
inform
shells
Mrs.
I picked up
Hackman.
off the beach.
I know, but they weren't your shells. There's a difference. And I know the difference.
Well, we know the difference. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Love you
I
guys.
don't know if you saw in the chat, Carolyn. Carol is asking what you wash your shells with.
What do I wash my shells with? Well, I want to just tell you something. There's a huge misconception you'll find by listening to creepos on the interwebs. The shells that come out of the ocean in Edisto are very clean, okay? They don't smell, number one. They're not coming from sludge. They don't smell. They come from salt water, which itself is sanitizing. When you rinse them off, which I do usually when I'm there, when I'm sorting them, then I let them bake in the hot sun. And I usually rinse them off with water and let them bake in the hot sun. Then I take them home in separate plastic bags. When I get to my house, I have a shell operation on my back deck. Jimmy puts 2x8s out. They're like shelves all along the deck. He supports them with little with these little table things that they set on. Then I start unpacking all of the shells. I let them get rained on, washed on with the rainwater. And I let them keep baking in the sun. Then I start. Some of the ones you'll see I did a video. If I want to put them in the acid bath, then I'll do that to some, but I don't need to do that to all of them. And so just like the ones that would just get mild soap or water, that's it. If I don't put them in an acid wash.
Is it muriatic acid? What kind of acid?
Well, you could use a 30% vinegar and water or muriatic acid, yeah.
If you set them in vinegar and water too long, guess what happens?
They'll dissolve.
Absolutely.
Oh, of course they will. And every time you
100%.
put it in the muriatic acid and stuff, you are taking off layers of the shell and you're
Layers.
risking it. So now
Yeah.
you may be able to pull out colors. The only reason I would do that acid is not because they're dirty, but because you may be able to get some calcification off and have those colors pop. But you're hurting the integrity of the shell with that. So I try not to have to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
And sometimes with regular vinegar, full strength, you could take a toothbrush and go real fast and rinse it off with baking soda and water, but make sure you have baking soda and water to neutralize it.
Yeah.
And then fresh water. But I really don't do a lot to them, Carol. I let the natural elements like sun and water and the salt water. The salt water, I rinse them as well as I can when I take them. That's pure. That's salt water. Why do you gargle with salt water if you have a sore throat? Why do you do that? Because it's going to help you. So the shells do not smell. Don't listen to these. I don't know, maybe coming from other places. The shells from Edisto do not smell. Unless something died in your shell. If something died in your shell,
Well, that's different.
and you took it, your shell will smell until you clean it out if something happened like that. But other than that, your shells are not going to smell. They don't smell.
Yeah, I was going to say none of my shells smell.
No, that's a
shells
fallacy
in.
that these hate channels that like know absolutely nothing have said, oh my gosh, her car must have stung.
Mm-mm. Not at all.
No,
my
that's you're
car
putting
doesn't
dead
stink
fish
at
in there,
all.
not
The
the
shells
shell.
don't stink at all.
No.
I don't know what beaches you guys are going to, but I would get the hell off of them if your shells stink like that. Because you either got live things in them or you're swimming in sludge.
That's what I was just fixing to say, Carolyn. It was sludge. They're in.
Yeah.
What is
I've
it?
never heard such more
Where is the sludge
idiotic
sewage
comment.
goes after?
I did this little girl with lace around it, but I painted the lace on. I was going to glue lace on, but then I decided to paint it.
You painted the lace? Oh my
You're
lord.
Yeah.
good.
You must have a great brush, that's all I can say. And a steady hand.
I do. Well, I got this one
Is it real stiff?
pretty thin,
Got it.
and this one's even thinner. But this one's
Oh,
bent.
it's fun, Carol, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's so relaxing
Fine.
to pick up shells when you go to the beach, to walk on the water, and to really, it's very nice. Hi, it's Pink.
It is. I enjoyed it.
Hi, Bink. Hi.
Hi, Bank.
Love you. Thanks for checking on me.
So my glue gun is not working, so that's not good. My allergies are going down. My allergy medication went 10 o'clock, so I can't take 11, 12, 1, 2. But I did get something at that over there, and it is like a needle point, and it says something about the beach. I'm trying to see where I put that.
And I got this one started, but I didn't do anything on this side yet.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what kind of bird I want to put on the back, though.
If you make the shells a little touch of glue and you can put a
Here.
rabbit on there.
Here.
I
And
wonder what kind of shells blue jays have.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never seen a blue
set
jay
it up.
nest. They put their nest way up high in the tree.
At the
Robins
same,
put theirs down low.
It was so cute. There
I
was
got that at the same sale, and that's what I want to put in the middle of this.
I was
wreath.
wondering if that's what you were making.
I found a sparrow nest.
Somewhere, either I've got to
almost
figure out how to do
almost
this.
as low as my head because I was able to see it.
Yep.
And I looked in there and I could see there were 3 little babies in there.
Yeah.
And
Can I interrupt real quick?
when I
Right
stuck
after
my
the
finger
fact-
over like this, they started doing with their mouth.
Oh,
They thought I was feeding it.
Yep. Yep.
If your name is Dot, I think you made this, Dot.
Oh.
As I got this at the same place I got the wreath, and I'm going to somehow incorporate that instead of that big blue thing. They had this big thing on it like that, and it was like too much. I'm going to try to incorporate this into this, and somehow I've got to figure that out. And I got to find my glue gun, or I can do it. I am not find my glue gun. Here's my glue gun, but the battery is dead, and I don't know where Jimmy put the other 2 batteries, and Jimmy's not around right now. So,
Bucky,
Yeah.
White Angel is asking if you could hold up the little girl shell so she could see it close up.
I tried to say that, but I kept interrupting everybody. Sorry, White Angel. Sorry to the chat. I was going to read it for her.
Hi,
But
Nelson.
Let me highlight you, Bucky. And
spaghetti sauce.
there you go.
It's on a split
That's
screen.
cute.
anyhow.
Can you hold it a little higher? Higher. No, not closer, higher.
yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that nice?
Oh, it's
Wow.
so sweet.
That side has
Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's art.
My cousin is expecting the first baby in the family. Since I don't have grandkids, I may get to be a foster grandmom to this guy. And I love that. I want unique for
godmother. Be godmother. I'm godmother to 2. Well, more than 2. I'm godmother to Well, several, but just recently
Yeah.
godmother two.
Go, White Angel, let's
Two
bite
little
it.
girls. One's 3 and
That's a joke.
one's 2.5 and one's 4.
Love you. When I'm up walking again, I'll message you.
And my 4-year-old graduated from preschool today. Cap and gowns included, and I couldn't go.
Aw.
I was at chemo.
No,
These,
Dina.
these I got off the beach like this. Like one day I just went out and grabbed a couple of these. Oh yeah, this is one of those slippers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. There's
Which
a
I didn't know.
channel. This lady does them in Florida, and oh my gosh, she sure gives you a lesson on every shell. This is a jingle. This is a lettered olive. This is an olive. That's almost looks like an angel wing, doesn't it?
This is actually
Looks like a foot.
I know. It's a mussel shell. I have tons of these.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
Shiny
what I
inside.
That's what I use for the bunny ears.
Oh, okay.
But I
Cute.
glued them down this way because I would prefer it this way, but they're so unsteady.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to think of stability.
Yep.
When gluing them.
I want to see the flowers again. The positive and the negative.
Gorgeous, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
I had done this
Really?
already. And then I was like, what am I going to put on the other side? And I was like, let me just do the same thing. Flowers. I mean, it's not the same exact pattern. I didn't follow
No,
it
but it's
exactly.
kind
I
of
just
negative.
followed the
No,
same.
mm-hmm. You unlike me are brave. You just jump right in, whereas I have to sit there and stare at it. And I know what I want, but my hand doesn't cooperate. Oh look.
Me a little teddy bear.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you see what I did? I glued the sand to it
Oh yeah.
to make it stronger.
Oh, okay.
mentally, I
That's a
wasn't.
good idea.
Do that on quite a few of them. It's just it takes so long because I had to do it layer after layer. I had to put the glue down and sprinkle the sand on, wait for that to dry, then put more glue down, sprinkle more sand down. I probably did like, I don't know, about 5-6 coats. That one day I did it to a whole bunch of them. And then after that, I didn't do it anymore. I was like, that's way too much work.
That sounds interesting, Nelson. Nelson's going to do some strainer pours.
What?
Oh,
come on
strainer
up.
pours. I love strainer
Come on
pours.
up. Do you need
Come on up on
a
panel, Nelson, and share
Come
if
on,
you'd
I'd
like.
love to see it.
do you need me to send you the link?
I did a pour last week and it was not a great
I
outcome.
want to do a pour on
I
a
don't know how to
shell,
do it.
Nelson. I'm going to do a pour on some of my whelk shells.
Oh, that would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how I ended up making those flowers. Wait. Let's see.
Let me see if he wants to come up. Let me see if he's in.
This started out as a pour. And then
Yeah, well, I poured before in the oyster shells, but I don't think I ever did a whelk. I've done oysters and shells like that, but I want to do a whelk on the outside. See how that comes out. Okay, Nelson, I'm going to check. I don't
it
know.
ended up getting muddy, so I
If you
added
wanna go
flowers
up.
instead.
That's so pretty.
Missing something though. Maybe I should I got to do the gold.
4, 5 divided by 5.
Let me find my gold.
Mm-mm.
All right, Nelson, I'm going to send you the link if you want to come up.
He said it'd be about 5-ish minutes, Carol.
Oh, okay, we're not going anywhere. I just sent it to you, okay? I've got to find either. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the jury's going to begin its. I just got a email from State of Idaho Judicial Branch Advisory. Closing arguments, State versus Daybell, going to take place tomorrow, May 29th. Seating in the trial courtroom for Wednesday is expected to be very limited. The full arguments will continue to be broadcast, as with the rest of the trial. After closing arguments and jury instructions, the jury will leave the courtroom to begin its deliberations. The courthouse will remain open to the public even after hours, as long as the jury is actively deliberating. So they could have a verdict tomorrow, which I don't see how, they wouldn't have one tomorrow.
Bucky, how in the hey diddle diddle did you paint that eyeball?
I know, right? Look at that.
My
Look at it
shady.
up close. Hold it up close, Bucky. Look at the detail on this thing.
Oh my gosh, I want it to hang. Swatching people.
I know you want. There you
That's
go.
amazing. How did you paint that?
I got an eye on my phone. An iPhone now.
Oh,
I
girl,
got an
but
eyeball on my phone, and then I just followed the
you
colors.
just look.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna do my thumbnail for the thing so I don't forget. Okay.
Y'all need to do classes for people that are real slow. Like you do like one video a shell and go step by step and teach those of us that are we can handle a brush, girl, because I can beat my place, but makeup I can't. I mean, paint. I did some zinnias I was going to show you, Sharon, that I even alcohol markered.
Did you?
Yeah, but
Oh, I'd like to see that.
I want you to laugh.
Oh, but I might
'Cause
not. What if I like it?
you'll see I don't have a talent. These people make me ashamed.
We got to talk later. I've got something to
That's
talk with you about.
Sharon, Evie's in the chat asking how you're doing, so maybe she could come up later too, and you can tell her
Evie,
too.
come up later. I'll have a little chat with you too.
Is that acrylic or oil?
Acrylic.
Yeah, I haven't used oil in years. Too messy, too smelly.
Correct.
Could only do it when you know, like I would paint outside. In fact, the last time I didn't even actually paint. I helped my son and he painted. He was 11 years old at the time. Did a beautiful sunset, with, like the trees silhouetted, and I have it hanging in my dining room. It's obviously his one and only painting.
Yeah, that's my best drawings in color, pencil coloring, that I did. My mother has framed. Welcome, Limeade. Or is it Lemonade?
Stuff
Lemon.
without it fun. Well, I have to do my something else. The other thing I was to do, I can't do my trees without a glue gun. I'll show you something about my trees. Got these for the bases of my trees in different colors. And then I'm going to start with a cone, but can't do any of that. I've got this color.
I have to watch this video later because it's so tiny on my phone. I can't really see.
I can't do them now because I have to find out where my glue gun batteries are. Then I got
batteries.
Yeah, because I have a cordless glue gun. And then I'm going to do something with the shells on these backgrounds. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. But I'm going to do something to do some kind of 3D, maybe even with the coral. Hang in my bathroom, one of my bathrooms. All right. Now,
It already has gold.
what do I want to do? One Eye Blind Art, what did you say? 1489, what? Lemonade. Oh, hi, Lemonade. Is that the Lemonade from ages ago? If it is, hi. I didn't know you were still on YouTube. How you doing? I haven't heard your name in ages and ages. Thanks for stopping in. Let me see here.
That eyeball's a dream.
Oh, I hope you feel better, Abby.
What? She doesn't feel good?
What? She's not feeling
She's
good?
going to go back to urgent care. Her back is really messed up.
Oh, no.
She thinks it's from that
Go
fall
back,
she
see if
had.
they can help you.
She can't turn her head, she said. Get going right now, Abby.
Yeah.
Do they know
Did
you
you see
fell?
One Eye's numbers in there, Carolyn?
What?
He put numbers, so I guess you'll know it's him. He just put 1489 and then plus and then 9.
Right, but I gave him the numbers to get in. Does anybody hear a bell ringing? I don't hear a bell.
No, the bell didn't
No.
ring.
No.
One Eye, are you there trying to get in? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, we just want you to feel better faster, Abby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't be like me. I broke my back and waited 3 days to go to the hospital.
Mm.
Oh, please don't wait.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
I hear a buzzing. It sounds like a bee.
Oh, might have been me moving these shelves. You know, somebody was, I heard Ruff this morning talking about what she could do with their teapots. You know, Sandra Rusak sent me a picture. Somebody is taking them and making bird houses from them.
Wow, that's a good idea.
Like hanging them, taking a wooden board, and then how do they do it? They mount the teapot, and that's the hole. And I don't know. I can send her the thing. It's just weird.
Oh my goodness. Leave it there for now.
One Eye says,
He's coming.
I'm coming. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice teapots, Carol. Yeah.
Beautiful teapots.
Let me see if I can get the
Oh, yeah.
let me see if I can it's on my phone. Let me see if I can find, hold on. Let me see if I can find something similar. Okay, I'll share something that's like it, okay?
Oh, twit.
I actually have this one teapot that they have up here. The gladiolas on it.
Okay. Yay. There. No, that's wrong, Margot.
Bucky's wondering if Margot's talking to herself again. The third person.
I'm laying here trying to do invoicing because I
Carolyn's
was out of commission all day. Hello, Margot.
Carolyn's thinking that sometimes Margot's noisy.
I'm sorry. I've been trying to stay muted, but I keep on muting to give you messages.
Carolyn's just kidding. I hope Margot understands that.
I don't know. Maybe Carolyn
Bucky,
should.
I wonder if
Carolyn,
Bucky, Margot's.
Margot will talk to Margot, and Bucky can just be quiet.
I think Margot's being nasty to Bucky.
Oh, poor Bucky. I hope Bucky knows that Margot was just kidding.
Carolyn was understood.
You call this dedication, I'm telling you. And I'm doing it on my phone, and usually I have a bigger typing area, so it's not going too good, actually. Oh, I'm looking at those. Are pretty.
Mm-hmm.
The teapot she's showing on the screen right now. Oh my God. What a great idea.
Where are they? Why can't I see them?
On YouTube.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Yeah, Evie, let us know how you are.
Yeah.
And Nelson's on his way.
Let Carolyn, Bucky, Sharon, and Margot and others know how you are. I'm sure Carolyn wants to know how you are.
Bucky does too.
You find out.
Yeah, and Sharon will talk to you when you come in later.
Carolyn worries like that, but Abby.
Oh, whose idea were these teapots? They're amazing. That's a really good idea.
Oh goodness, my phone is going to die. It's plugged in. Why isn't it charging?
So that must be a piece around piece of wood.
Yeah.
That they drilled a hole for the house and put a little perch there.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Thank you, Abby. She said she will.
Okay, One Eye. I'll let Carolyn know you're coming.
You'll let Carolyn know. Carolyn.
Carolyn will be happy to hear you're coming.
Bucky's rubbing her head right now, I betcha. Sorry, I mutter to myself all the time. I know you know that, Bucky.
Yes. Oh, see, here's another slipper. But look, it's all like chomped
Why is
up.
it called a slipper?
Because it looks like a little.
On the other side, like you put your foot in.
Oh, I've never seen one like that.
Slipper shell.
I didn't know that's what they were called until I picked up one and showed it to Carolyn. She said, "Oh, you have a slipper," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, okay."
I never knew that.
I didn't know that. See, and these are more.
Carol, me too. I wouldn't want to put a real pretty one. Well, I'd like a pretty one, but inexpensive.
When we came on the beach, and it feels like we were at a different beach. It never felt like that again to me. Very strange.
What'd you say?
The first day that when you came down and I was there and you went on the beach for the first time with me to do the shells.
Yeah.
It seemed like a different beach that day. Like I went back every morning and it just always felt like we were in a different beach, even though it was the same beach. It was just very weird. I can't explain it. It just was weird.
No, I know what you mean. Well, we went all the way down that other end too. I don't think I ever went down that end again.
I did, but it still seemed like a different beach.
See, because you missed my presence with you.
Right.
And we shared You
Carolyn
shared your
must,
first shell with me there.
I know, Carolyn must have missed that. Oops. Carolyn. So I'm gonna make my pine cone wreath too. I've got my wreath form for my pine cone wreath. And then I want to make another pine cone wreath where you cut them down and you paint them and they look like flowers. But I got two different sizes. I gotta wrap it with the burlap. These. Without my glue gun, I'm toast. So, and I think I'm gonna do an oyster shell wreath too. I want to do one of these for the pine cone one too. One eye, come on, Carolyn and Bucky, I need you to come on. Carolyn and Bucky are waiting for you.
Carol's saying she'd have to buy Walmart teapots to make the birdhouses.
What did Carol say?
She'd have to buy Walmart teapots to make the houses.
There we go. He's here now.
Nelson's
Okay,
here.
one eye. I'll have to add you as a pin when you get your camera started.
Bucky, if you move your gray paint bottle, you'll put it over Holly's name. The one in front of that. Either one. Just put it over Holly's name.
Holly.
Why? You don't like
Because
Hollybug?
oh, it's the bug. Oh, the bug, the famous bug. Okay.
It's under the glass. That's my
Okay.
Hollybug.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah. I saw it the other day too. And I thought that little bug always comes up.
I usually sign things with that too. I've been drawing that since 7th grade.
Yeah, I know you told me.
Put it this way, my junior high school had that everywhere. It was in the bathrooms and on the shades and behind the teacher's desk on the walls.
Were you drawing them? It was all your work, handiwork?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
My teacher knew, but the teacher didn't go into the
All right, one eye, do you have your camera started?
Yes.
Okay, let me add you as a pin. There we go. Now you're on.
Hello, sisters.
Now you're on with
Hello.
Carol.
Nelson.
Hi,
Bucky.
Nelson.
Hi, Nelson.
Nice to meet you, Noel.
I made it.
Do. What are you gonna do, Nelson?
See if I can get my camera over to where it should be.
Okay.
Aiming at the thingy. At the okay. That is a beautiful shot of a shelf right there.
That was.
Okay. Let's see if I can get a little bit over there. There we go. Okay, there we go. I have an old canvas that had quite a bit of layers on it. Sanded it down fairly well. And I show you is what I do. I take a background. Boy.
That almost looks like a shell on there. Like one of these,
Bucky's got.
one of these kind of shells that has the little finger things that go out on the side in white. Like these.
Are you coloring a train, Bucky?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I want to make it like Hogwarts. So it's like it's like
Oh,
maroonish, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
red or
It's red. It's red, but it's a dark red.
Yeah.
Hogwarts Express.
Like
What
I have
time does
this
it
red,
leave?
but I think this red is too bright. I think this red is too bright.
I don't. You could put the two together. I don't. I like the other one.
This one, right?
Yep. Is that what's already on it?
Yeah, but now I see
Then
as it's
it
drying,
needs
it's
to be
starting to dry.
lighter.
Yeah, it's turning like brownish. I mean,
Yeah, it needs to be lighter. What time does it leave?
Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing,
Or what
Nelson?
day does it leave?
Moi,
What are you doing, Nelson?
I don't know.
I am
November
pouring
1st, 11.
right now. I'm pouring glue, glue all into little foam cups.
Oh, glue all. Why are you? Oh, wait, are you making your own horrible paint?
I'd try that.
This
Okay.
makes
There you go.
medium.
Okay, so the glue wall is your medium.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a bit of okay, I ordered the glue.
I can't find that one.
I poured the glue. Now I'm going to choose my colors. This I got a bright magenta, magenta right here, and
Okay.
I'm going to use some, looks like silver. Yeah, it says silver, and a couple other colors. I put that paint mix right into the glue. That's about good. Right there. White would be cool, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think, therefore I am.
Right. Wherever you want to be.
Yeah. White will work.
On this side, because
Will that make that magenta pink? We'll find out.
Mhm.
Ooh, son of a $1.50 and 3/4 piece. I'm gonna add some other. That was not good looking.
No.
The white came out in a big clump. So
Oh.
that's the name of the game, though. You know, you play with paint, you're gonna have to work with it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. A happy little accident.
Okay. See what I got back 40 here.
Got to do this to make the pine cone wreath.
I don't know how this is going to turn out, but
Well, you never do. You never do with the paint pour, right?
well, yeah, it's a crap shoot.
Yeah,
So
it's a mystery.
they said.
It's a mystery.
I'm gonna add some green to that white. As a little experiment. Yeah, a little green is all I'm gonna get out. I need new paint. I need new paint.
Mhm.
Yeah, we all do, right?
I'm like pretty low on the stash, so they say.
Good
I
night,
guess
Carol.
Good night, Carol.
Good night,
Good night,
Carol.
Carol.
so I'm going to do orange. What orange am I going to use? I said I'd put silver in there too, didn't I? Yeah.
I used to watch Bob Ross when I was a teenager, but there was another painter called Bill Alexander. And it
Yeah.
seems like I don't know, like most people don't remember who that was, but he was the guy. He was German and he spoke with the German accent. And when he painted, he would say, "You gotta fire it in," and he'd take the brush and like jam it into the canvas. And that was his like
Yeah, that
line,
was
fire it in.
I remember that. I remember that guy.
Yeah, he was good. I liked him. In fact, I was watching him before Bob
There.
Ross.
Oh, there's the silver. Hey, gummit. I threw my first bottle of paint in a week. I just lost it right out of my hand. Oh, there it is. Not a big deal, right?
No. Nope. Paint happens. Paint happens.
There. Hold on what I'm doing.
Now you're cooperating a little bit. Let's see how you handle getting watered. And there goes the cat. All right, fine. And I add probably a little bit. When I add the water, I just do that enough I usually put too little in it first.
Right.
That way. Let's see.
Hi, Holly.
Hi, Holly.
Hi, Holly.
Hi, Holly.
She says, I love Bob Ross. Was someone talking about Bob Ross?
Yes.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Getting to
Sorry,
look
I
like
was
Bob.
concentrating.
Those are my two favorites, Bob Ross and Bill Alexander.
Okay, so now I'm mixing. Now I'm mixing the paint. This is the green. So it looks somewhat like a rather light mint. Okay, see that? I want it to. See, I want it to be like motor oil, kind of.
Oh, like a rainbow?
No, I
No,
think he
the consistency.
Thickness,
Consistency.
Oh, the
maybe.
consistency. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This way it pours.
Right now, my consistency is inconsistent. It's almost where I want it. I can definitely work with it.
What are you gonna do with the train, Bucky?
I don't know. This
The
is part of
Hogwarts
the set. I have a whole set of all.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I think I got these from Evie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have mice and
No,
a
I
whole
think we
bunch of
got them
different
from
things.
because I have some too. I think they were from Tina.
Oh, from Tina.
Yeah, I have rabbits and
That's the right
I
color,
think
Bucky.
Evie sent a bunch
It is
one
right.
time to Bucky, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the right
she
color,
did.
don't you think? I
But
think it's
Tina
just
had a
right.
bunch too, I know, of different things, yeah.
Carolyn's wondering why Margot always has to contradict her.
Oh, stop. My
No, but
brain is thinking hard.
Carolyn needs to stop talking in the third person.
I know
You're
that.
mocking me, Sharon.
Is that what it is? Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
Carolyn and Bucky
Come
are
on,
mocking
Margot
me.
Margot.
always
What were you
speaks in the
thinking?
third person about
Smarten
herself.
up, Margot. I know it's funny.
Yeah. Come on, Margot, get your act together.
I know.
Come
I've
on,
always been
Margot.
amused
Better
by
get
that.
moving.
She
I
did it
know.
when we were in the hotel. I looked at her and I said, "What? Is there somebody else here with us?"
I
She
know.
always
I
she
know.
always speaks about herself in the third person. Always.
All the time.
There's
And
nobody
it
here
just,
to yell at me, so I'd yell at myself.
right. Smarten up, Margot. And I'm like, what? She's telling herself. Oh,
I know, does she ever, eh, Holly?
yeah.
Gotta add a little bit more glue to this one.
Oh, so Carolyn's mocking
Holly
her.
said Bucky has a great steady hand.
Judge, she does. She's very steady.
As long you just gotta lean your pinky. If I couldn't lean, I
Oh,
Bucky was
little-
mocking Margot as well.
What?
Wasn't just me mocking Margot, but Bucky was too.
I know. Bucky picking
Well,
on
Sharon
Margot,
only called
making
me
her
out.
cry.
well,
I
Margot's
didn't
used
hear
to me
Bucky
doing it.
do
I
it.
always do it to her.
Bucky started it, in all honesty, Sharon.
Yeah, Bucky
Oh,
started.
Bucky started it.
In
Oh,
fact, I started every time.
She was the instigator.
I was. Every time
Oh.
Margot talks to Margot, I tell her. I said, Margot, are you talking to Margot again?
oh, you know she is. That's all right. I
You
got her
guys are
back
all doing
answering for
three
the
different
cats.
things, and I'm trying to watch all three of you at once. It's really cool. Hi, Auntie
I got her.
Millions.
Did you hear her answering for the cats again, Bucky?
I did not.
Oh, yes, you did. You sure did. Mommy, mommy, mommy. And what? That was last night. You were just tired and didn't know it. It was
I'm anxious
Marty.
to see that pour, Nelson.
Yeah, I think the it made with the consistency of the magenta. I'm just wondering if I shouldn't make the magenta the dominant pour, the
Right.
dominant color.
Might be good. Go with your gut.
Okay, this is better.
My gut's normally right with colors.
I just saw Carolyn with that other thing
Yeah, I'm
there.
trying
And
to
then
put the pine cone wreath. I have to wrap this jute around it.
oh, okay. Holly Nelson is going to do a paint pour.
Through a strainer.
And oh yeah, through a strainer. That's right. It's going to be cool.
That must be a pain to clean. Unless you do it right away, which I wouldn't. And then you get to peel
Probably
it
just
off.
let it
It's fun.
dry. And you use
My
I
the
guess
hand
you
needs to
could
rest for a
just
minute.
peel it. Yeah. Put some car wax on it first so it goes right through the holes.
I've got some interesting colors.
I see that.
I haven't poured through a strainer, and I don't know how. It's probably been a couple of years since I poured through a strainer.
And you just got a hankering to do it tonight, huh?
Probably took you that long to remember what a pain it was to clean it because you got to poke every hole out. And
It's gonna take me a couple of years to just mix this stuff. Yeah. You can get it. I
you
think I
should see
got
the
one
burns on
more.
my legs, Margot. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Yeah. I didn't mention that little faux pas today. That's all I needed.
Let's just see here. Yeah. I knew I'd do that. That's like almost like a silver peach. I forgot to wipe my stick before I put another stir in there. Actually, that's not all that bad. It's hard to see it.
I wish I could paint like that, Bucky. So steady. Wow.
To me, the silver looks almost white.
Oh.
That could be my eyes still healing too, though.
You had surgery, eye surgery?
I had a procedure. I had a part of the vitreous in my right eye detached.
Ugh.
Oh boy. Okay.
That's the white of the eye or the ball of the eye.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah.
And
Carolyn's getting sick, Nelson.
Oh, I want to know.
So we
I
got
want to
it.
know.
You had some eye surgery that was pretty complex. That's good.
the
They weld it.
and the
And how long ago, Nelson? Couple weeks.
I also had extra blood vessels that were not supposed to be growing inside the eye,
Oh.
which was cutting off the circulation.
Sure.
So I went down to about 20% vision.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
By the time I was able to get to the retina specialist, but it took about, well, I had to have an injection in the eye.
Carolyn must be cringing.
Carolyn is vomiting in the corner.
My brother has those injections all
My
the
dad
time.
had them too, and he was okay with them too.
It's really not all that. The shots really aren't all that bad.
That's what my dad said, but I couldn't believe it. I think he just was telling me stories.
Well, you know, I'll tell you this much. My tummy was rumbling. You know, I was turning inside and out. You know, my gut was,
yeah.
You know, that it's you know, not for the faint of heart.
Right. Of course.
Right.
So, but you know, I may have to have this injection every 3 months.
Yeah, that's how my dad did it too.
But if that's what it's gonna take to keep my eyesight, you know,
hell yeah.
my right eye, you know, that's what I got to do.
Yeah.
So
hey, when I had radiokeratotomy, I was awake and I watched him cut my right eye 16 times.
Okay, Carol will be going in the other room for a little bit.
It was psychedelic. It was all these colors just shifting all over the place.
Craft night.
Bizarre.
So Nelson, where are you with that paint pouring?
what?
Where are you with that paint pouring?
Just about ready to pour.
Okay, good.
Carolyn says good.
I'm going to make you real big when you do it, if you're going to do the pour.
Yeah, I'm just a little slower right now. I apologize.
That's okay.
It's all right. We're patient.
I was just gonna say, we're not in a hurry.
I may just do a base coat.
Hmm.
I'm thinking,
Got you up there real big.
huh?
Yep.
I've got you
You're
up there.
highlighted.
You're the whole show right now, Nelson.
No hurry. For real.
Oh, wow. Hello.
No rush. Don't
Don't get nervous.
don't worry about it. We're
Yeah.
very patient.
And I've got my strainer ready. I got my strainer ready. I'm going to pour it from the top of my head. You know, I'm going to pour it like that.
Oh, okay.
And on the canvas.
Very funny.
Okay.
Good one, Nelson.
That's one way to highlight your hair, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, really.
I'm really sorry I didn't do pink now. I figured my time had run out by the third
Me
week.
too. I was going on. I didn't.
Suing me. If you told me, I would have brought it and we could have made you pink. Would have been fun.
Yeah.
Just occasional little pink baby pink highlights, not anything obnoxious.
Okay,
Unless you
sure.
wanted obnoxious.
I'm
So now
going,
we gotta go back so we can do that. I'm looking for any excuse here to.
I want to make sure I have enough pouring to do this. You know, I'm going to add, why not do, I should do I'll be right here. I'm just right around the corner here. I'm going to do a black background, I think, as a base coat. I have enough black paint. Yep. Oops. And I'm going to be a little different with this one, with the black. Okay. You guys see the black now? Okay.
Mhm.
What I'm going to do is find another cup. I forgot that. Right here.
I got my weekly done. I did my weekly.
Oh, I think mine's done too.
Yeah, I found my ex, and Mike's found his ex too now.
Yeah, I got mine tonight.
Margot, you got your ex? You were looking for an ex too?
Yep.
Yep, she was looking for the ex also.
I'm about 5 away.
He said he's about 5 away from the ex.
Oh, we're speedier today. That's cool.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I found mine yesterday.
In goes this paint.
Want to go to Vegas with us?
Now the black paint, the base coat, I'm not putting glue in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I want this sucker to be
During the
mobile
Yeah,
During the rodeo.
to a point.
that'll be
Cheap
thicker. Yeah.
girls. Really cheap. Did you bring a Band-Aid? It's all right. It's all right.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay.
All right. I think I finished all the red. Now I really got to look at a picture of how what's expressed before I can continue.
There's gold on it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think there's black. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking black, gold, and red. But I don't know where,
I
so.
painted black. You should come up with a red door.
I see a red door and I want to.
Black should what?
Painted black should come up here and paint her red door black.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a
Add
lot of black.
water to,
Thanks.
you know, because this black, this is rather thick, a thick black as it is, and I think I'm gonna give it a shot.
Keep me from bleeding all over the stairs.
Give it a
Yeah.
shot. Give it a shot. I'm gonna move my pants over here. There goes another thing. Oh well, fine. You can be on the floor.
It's the life of an artist. Half of my stuff is on the floor all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I move one thing and 6 things fall down, and I'm like, all right, I'll get that later.
There's gold and black and white on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Is he pouring it? Because I want to watch. I can't
No.
see right now.
Safe side.
Getting ready to though.
All right.
Just about, Bucky.
I'm gonna put down a little bit more padding.
Wow, my phone is super hot.
Just because I'm a mess.
Did a long time ago. I'm excited to see it too, painted black.
Okay, I say that's enough padding. All right. I've got a brush back here. Ease it on over the canvas. Lay it on over the canvas easily.
Oh, there he goes.
Ooh. How was that? Pretty good? All right. And be real careful. This is kind of the way I wanted it because it's like spreading a bit like oil. Gotta be real gentile. So what this is going to actually do is the other colored paints are going to latch on to that black. So I have a nice spread. You know, I'm just rather glopping it on there a little bit, but you know, I want to make sure I have enough. And that wasn't the whole, that was just, you know, a part of the black paint. So it's like I could
That's
put
10, folks. That's what the finished product is. This right here. All done.
Okay, just I'm thinking okay. You can just go on the floor. Clean up later. Uh-huh. Okay, doke. Now the handy dandy strainer. This has a cool pattern, and I'm going to see if it, where is it? Okay, here's sort of the, okay,
Yeah.
you see my bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The,
It's like a big flower.
yeah, it's like, yeah, it kind of flowers out. Here goes something. I don't want to say here goes nothing because then it, you know,
Mhm.
paints it. Nice and easy. That's about central, I think. Now, what do you think? All right, you guys pick. All right, for the first one, I've got the mint. I need a better camera angle, but anyway. Okay, so I've got the mint, I've got the silver, I got the orange, and I got the dementia. Dement, magenta.
Magenta.
What do you guys think?
Orange.
I did you guys think of a color or you
Orange.
Yeah.
Orange.
She
orange?
wants orange. I say magenta.
No, okay. I'm gonna do, you know, the orange may work, I think, to accent the black. That would be really cool. So orange it is. And I'm gonna try and not put everything on in at the same time. So we got some orange left. You come in? I see. I see a little bit of a coming out. And I'm gonna put a little bit of mint in now. This is really gonna be interesting to say the least. And there's not a whole lot of mint. I'm used the whole mint. I
Ooh,
see
I
some.
see it coming out.
I see something peeking out. I see
Yeah.
something peeking out. This is cool. I gotta use the magenta now. I tell you. I'm gonna try to pour this somewhat on the outside in. Wow, this is orange. Wait, I used the orange. I need the, I used the green. That's a bye-bye. Green and bye-bye. I gotta use the silver now. And it's really, it's starting to come out over here. Gotta love uneven flooring. But I don't know, maybe that's more artistic. I don't know. I'm gonna do a little bit of a tip here. Mhm. Actually, that's pretty cool. It's the Bob Ross of pouring.
Huh.
This is really interesting. I'm gonna add more. I gotta add more orange. You can see some stuff that I did through the strainer. I'm just going for it. If I could get a little bit of orange over there. It's coming out through the side that way. And this way. That takes care of that.
Oh, I see some cells forming.
Yep. And
I love the cells.
what I'm starting to see is I got a lot of paint here. Now
Works for me.
it's just gonna sit there a minute. So I've got oh, this is cool. Wow. It's like a how do I express this? Wow. It's like, all right, I'm gonna tip this way a bit. Come on. I'm liking this actually.
Yeah,
I
it looks
like
cool.
it too.
I mean, it's like a. I'm gonna see if I can just sneak in the back part on the side. Oh yeah, I got some good drippage. This is pretty, actually. I'm gonna finish the magenta off here. Just to see that I've used it all.
And did you use any silicone in that at all, or just the glue?
Just the glue off.
Oh, okay. So the black really isn't going to show much. Or it might. I see some stuff going on around there. There's that. Wow. there's some black coming out like right here. So I'm gonna, man, I haven't tipped and rolled for a while. And it's gonna be a gentle tip. Yeah, but I still think this is still way too much paint that I used. Should have gone on the padding. Honestly, I'm gonna have a cleanup to do. But I mean, this is just like the colors are wild, I think. Yeah, the colors are right.
Yeah, it's a good combination.
So you got like a it's close to being done. I have where'd my knife go? Yeah. I lost one thing, I lost another. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of general. You know, what I should do is go like this. This is pretty much I think that's pretty much acceptable. I'm just gonna, okay. I'm a little scared about this, but could go for it anyway. See if that'll bring some of the black out, aside from the sides. That's not too bad. See, it's going back, it's covering it somewhat. Not that's a bad thing. Yeah, it's really thick and rich in a few places, but this will take time to settle. But that's not too bad. You know, you
That looks pretty cool.
warm up to it. You know, it's like all the colors are like, yeah, that's cool actually. It's like all the colors are sort of having intercourse. I don't want to be gross, but I mean, you know, if colors could do that, you know. That's cool. I like it like that.
It looks nice.
It's not the actual flowering that I wanted, but you know, evidently the canvas is going to tell you what it wants to be.
Yep.
That's what I find that to be fact quite a bit sometimes. So well, I can hang out and listen to you guys when I'm wiped out.
I understand that. That looks very, very cool, though.
It is cool.
Hmm.
Well, I haven't done a strainer pull in like a few years, so I think I went off the table a little bit. That's all right. I got it. This floor is shit anyway. And this is good. A little bit. I gotta go rinse this off. So I guess you can, Carolyn, you can take me off spotlight. And if you don't mind me hanging out for a while, that would be cool.
Want to see how it looks after it dries? You have to show us.
I didn't catch that. Sorry.
Oh, I said you're going to have to show us after it dries how it came out.
Yeah, definitely. That was fun.
So yeah, because it looks like one way it's like mountains or and a path and
Holly, it's glue wall, like Elmer's glue wall.
yeah.
Cool.
I think I fell asleep for about 5 minutes.
I think you did too.
I know I was watching the paint pouring at one point, and there was something on the screen, and then it was done. But the colors look like that looks like mountains and sunlight and all kinds of stuff on there. So this was productive. I started something, my glue gun is not able to be working. Nelson got a painting done and Bucky got shells done. And a train. And I got to arrange some shells and wrap a wreath. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but you were the inspiration. You started it.
I think you put the extra batteries down in the basement, and I don't feel like going down in the basement right now. Nelson's painting is reminding me of something. I don't know what it is.
The blob?
Nelson.
No, the color, like
It almost reminds me of a shell.
the inside of the shell, the pink of the inside. Yeah. No, it's. I don't know.
Oh man, I'm getting cells like you wouldn't believe.
I see them. They're getting really nice. I love the cells. Sometimes if you use a torch on it, it makes them more.
A heat gun, or even a hairdryer supposed to move it around. I think they use a heat gun too.
But you know, if the center were green, you know, this looks very aquatic, actually.
Yeah. Gets a lot of cells, it'll look like coral.
Oh, this is the cells are going ape crazy.
But it looks like light coming out of it with that lighter color.
Because it almost looks like there's sea amoeba and this thing is crazy. I love it. It's gonna keep. This is gonna keep going too. It's not done selling. This is not done with cells at
I
all.
also love the edges. I love how the edges are like naturally just going like that.
The edges are great like that.
Yeah, I love that.
It gives it a. It gives it an outline.
Yeah.
And this is sort of like down here is sort of like the base, you know. And it just this thing's going ape shit. Pardon the French. I'm just getting excited.
I'm telling you, it's looking like coral to me.
Exact corals. Wow, like almost flaming corals.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wow. I still have it. And
I see a cardinal over to the left. Sort of
what?
on the bottom. Looks like a cardinal to me. All right. Well, no, to the left on the camera, so that would be over by where your elbow is, all the way down.
Oh, I see. Is it right? Is it over here? Like
Yes,
right
his finger's
here?
touching it now. His hand is right above it now. See that?
I see an eye here, and there's a little bit of a beak right here, though.
Yeah, the beak down and then the feathers coming up.
Yeah, this is really exploding right here. You know, it's like, but that pouring can turn out to be anything.
It looks so 3D-ish.
There you go. That's a good name. It's a good.
Description, right? Looks like it's 3D.
It's the coloring. It's not just the coloring, but the muscles that are coming out, or the ding dongs, or whatever you call
the cells.
the cells. Hey, I've been so stressed out lately. It's been wild here, but I got my
Whatever you do,
painting.
don't move it. You gotta leave it right where it is.
I think that was a really good idea that I swiped with the brush.
Yeah.
It just made a difference. Look at these things. It's just like da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh. Looks almost like a volcano too, maybe. Eruption.
This looks like right here. It has its own. It's like one of those worms, sea worm or a cucumber. I did. Oh, fine. That'll cover. And there's more. Yeah, the cells are just going crazy. That's what I like about this one. That might just sell at market this weekend. I did market this past weekend. of course, Memorial Day weekend, but I made a $5 bill. So,
Good for you.
um, you know, I've showed you I think I showed you, let's see, what have I done? Have I showed you, my glue gun art?
No, I don't think so.
Here's a small one. If I can, hang on, move the camera. This is hot glue.
Ah, it's like trees.
Yep.
Nice. Very cool.
I've done a few of those, and I sold one of them. And I have one particular one that's it's got a cabin with a tree and a fence, and I'm supposed to make duplicates now. I guess that's not that half bad. So slowly but surely getting things organized best I can. Right now, I don't have any home care, anything. So lots of fun. But I got a call from a home care company yesterday. Or not yesterday, but today. They're going to call me back tomorrow and see what's going on with that. So hopefully get my help back.
Yeah.
You guys probably can't imagine how tough it is.
Uh-oh, who's that?
Bucky.
It's me coming in on my computer. My phone's gonna die.
Someone's at the door.
Yeah, Bucky.
Oh,
Sorry.
is there two Buckies or oh, hi.
Hello. I had to get off my phone because it was about to die.
But that was fun. We'll see what entertaining turned out like.
Is there oh, I see a lot of stuff in that shelf. Oh, that's your shell basket, Carolyn.
Oh, that's no, that's what I'm gonna make a pine cone wreath, and my shells are underneath that, but I have to get the my glue gun working. My battery chargers, I don't know where my husband decided to put them.
You got a battery operated glue gun?
Yeah. A Ryobi.
That's not a bad idea to have one of those.
Yeah. I have 3 batteries for it, but I don't know where he put them. He does things like that so that I need him all the time. I'm telling you. And that if he's not here, I'm lost.
My new glasses. So I got some new glasses. They're mid-range.
It
helps me. They're much better than the far distance by a long shot. Because most of the things I want or see, I'm this far apart, at least 3, 4 feet, and that's good for me. For right now.
Okay, I'm back over here now.
The one thing I want to get, I might have my eyelids lifted. I don't know if insurance would cover that or not.
It should, actually. If it covers more than half your pupil, they'll pay it. Did you know that?
I wasn't aware of it.
Yeah. I know somebody that got it done for that very reason.
Because it's like, I always look like I'm on drugs, and it's like, I wish I had some, but
yeah.
No, but it's like,
Is it documented anywhere that it's like that? I mean, if you make a kind of a fuss about it many times, that'll help you.
Yeah, I got a few surgeries to get through before anything else. My carpal tunnel, the major one would be the carpal tunnel. It's really getting difficult to hold a brush or anything. So I have grip, but barely any fine motor skill. So it's like it's gotten to the point where I can't hold on to a utensil. I need the grippers on the utensils, the special utensils to, eat. So I'm making it slowly but surely, I think. So, but anyway, excuse me. So, I want to ask you, I did not see a invoice for the
for the shells. Yeah, I have them here. I'm gonna get to I was gonna do that today, but then I said we're gonna have an auction on Wednesday, so I'm gonna start all the billing on Thursday because my allergies have been kicking my butt today.
Oh, you mean I hear you with the allergies, yeah.
Your allergies are bad too?
Oh yeah, I've had a headache for 9 days.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's all sinus, and we'll get rain for 2-3 days, and then dries up, and then, the pollen, it heats up. The
Yeah.
pollen, tree mold, all the works.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Tylenol doesn't cut it.
No, I started taking some, I don't know what the heck I'm taking now, some sinus, PE, and allergy.
Claritin doesn't do it. So it's like, I usually, I'll run the shower,
Yeah.
and that clears up the head a bit, But I have my inhalers. I have my inhaler too, and all that, and CPAP. So at least I sleep easy. So,
Did you hear about this one? Let me show you this. This is crazy. In Minnesota, there was a guy who's accused of killing and dismembering his pregnant sister.
Oh,
Yeah, that is kind of strange. Let me see here.
that's twisted.
Yeah, let's see what they did here. Said that the mother of the woman, who was also, I guess, the mother of the guy, unless they were, Bethany Ann Israel, her mother, the girl was 30 years old. Her mother called Thursday night saying that her daughter had gone out to dinner with her brother. She said she drove to her daughter's home, saw the brother quickly leaving, and then found blood when she went inside. Officers arrived, entered the house, and they found body parts and bloody knives. Police put out an alert. Put out an alert for Joseph Ball's vehicle, which was found shortly afterwards in another neighborhood. Officers searched for him. A resident of the neighborhood called 911 to see that they saw a man put what appeared to be a body part on their front step. Officers focused their search in that area and quickly located Ball in the backyard of a neighbor's home with an apparently self-inflicted knife wound to the neck. He was covered in blood and was found with more body parts. Investigators found journals and other handwritten papers belonging to him that said he was angry about his sister's pregnancy because she was no longer innocent. Israel, who was married, was 17 or 18 weeks pregnant. Ball appeared in court on Tuesday and was given $2 million bail, or $1 million with conditions, and is scheduled to return to court on June 10th. He is still hospitalized.
So he didn't cut himself deep enough.
He did not cut himself deep enough, but she was married. And what the heck was... Oh, it's crazy. And then they said a newborn was found in a lake in Missouri as well. In Missouri, let me see, police are investigating the body of a newborn infant found in a Missouri lake Saturday morning. Maryville Police Chief Michael Stolte said that he believes the infant was born within 12 hours of being found in the Muzingo Lake, a 1,006-acre reservoir in a recreational park owned by the city. The body was taken to the Kansas City for an autopsy and is expected in 6 to 12 weeks. I don't have any words. It's not something we should ever have to see, he said. Well, if no one comes forward, they're going to use genetic genealogy to try to identify the baby. I don't understand there. And a 14-year-old girl in Florida is charged with murdering her elderly grandmother, who was found battered on the floor. Yeah, 14-year-old girl.
They're getting younger and younger these days.
I know, and they're killing their grandmothers and their parents, and that's why a lot of people are saying it's like the end of times because of all this stuff that's happening.
A case in Sheboygan, which is about 45 minutes south of here. These two teenage boys were mowing lawns,
Right.
and this elderly lady said no, and they killed her.
Huh.
You know, I think I
Wow.
think these black kids, but not to be racial or anything, you know, just the fact of it. But there's really not much that goes on here in Wisconsin. You know, these little towns, except Wisconsin has the most alcoholics.
Wisconsin has the most alcoholics, did you say?
Yeah. It's actually in. I think it's actually in there, in the books. The most alcohol consuming state. So I thought it'd be like California or somewhere out there. But nope.
Well, it says with higher than average drinking rates in the United States, Wisconsin currently ranks third highest for adult alcohol consumption, 64.4.
We have, man, there's a lot of alcohol just going through this apartment complex. I don't drink anymore, so.
Right.
But it's,
And then it says that Wisconsin City was ranked the drunkest in America again. Milwaukee. Well, Milwaukee, of course, isn't that where the beer, right? All the bottle.
well, yeah, they've got Miller.
Milwaukee has the excessive drinking rate at 24.6%, the highest among cities in the United States. When it's time to relax.
Milwaukee's best.
Bottling, yeah, right?
You know.
They've got to keep trying the product.
Yeah.
Right? It's quality control or something, maybe. I don't know. Wisconsin's death grip with alcohol is killing more residents. Wisconsin has 12 of the nation's top 20 drunkest cities. Wow. That's something you could hang your hat on, right? It says,
really, and I thought we were just all about the cheese. You know?
Right, I know. It says you got to have wine and cheese, so I guess. Every county in Wisconsin has a high percentage of drinking. Wow.
Yep.
Hey, Karen, guess
Excessive
what
drinkers.
else? Well, Wisconsin has as of today. They've had 2 charges to my credit card over the weekend when I've not been anywhere. So somebody in Wisconsin scamming me. Is it you, Nelson? Are you pretending to be me?
Call your credit card company and get a new
I already
card.
did. I had it canceled. I'll be without one. So please don't let my membership lap. I hope it don't go through. I get tired of getting kicked back. I should probably have more months than most people, except for maybe Sharon being here.
Yeah, they got me a couple times and on vacation. I've had to have my card canceled 2 times.
It was you know what the lady told me today? People are actually what they do, they're just entering numbers. She said that a gentleman called her this morning. He had requested a new card. It had not even arrived, and he started, checking online his bank statement. And he was having purchases made on this card that he had not even authorized. I was tripping. I was like, well, thanks
first
for
time
letting me.
they got
They
me,
did lock
they-
my
they-
card down.
Yeah, the first time they got me, they charged Ubers left, right, and center, and then the second time they charged $400 at Walmart? Like
They
online or
started
something?
with 10 on me and went to 380.
Oh boy.
I was like, I'm on disability. Whoever these robbers are, they don't care if I eat, live, or die.
No, that's true. Disability, you know,
We don't
here's
get
the thing
squat.
you know, when you're on either on either you're on, whether you're on disability or Social Security, it is not meant for you to make a living or earn a living.
You only get on it if you have to. I mean, it's not like anybody. Well, I'm sure there are people that they think, oh, it's great. You do it. They don't have to deal with the illness part. They're looking at the fact that they feel good. There's a reason you don't go to work. Most of us, it's innate. We're born, and especially if we have parents that work, we know jobs just comes first before we even everything. Word cookies is coming.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the word
I
puzzle.
have
You
two
could
phones
keep
going,
talking.
Karen.
I'm just doing the daily puzzle. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I just talk too much, you know.
No, you could keep talking. There's nothing. I don't talk about anything during word cookies.
Oh, I was just making sure Sharon. I sent Sharon a message. I wanted her to
Oh.
see it,
Okay, I'll look for it.
and I sent her. I put it in the DMs and Slack so you wouldn't have to search.
Oh, okay. I'll look
I
for
know
it.
Facebook girl. Is Debbie not on or asleep?
Debbie, which Debbie?
Debbie D.
No, she's not here anymore. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
She still shows on here. She must not.
Well, I mean, she's here, but I don't think she's here.
Yeah, I haven't heard her all evening. No.
I'm here, but am I really there?
Carolyn's wondering why Margot always has to contradict her.
Nelson, are you here? Are you there? Or are you everywhere?
I think I'm just a bunch of atoms floating around aimlessly. You know, we're all a bunch of atom neurons.
And
Well,
shit.
I can say that, I guess.
I think my chat has quit again here.
My neurons fly all over the place.
I'm from Jupiter. I'm from Jupiter, Nelson, so that's my excuse. I always blame it's either that or I blame my MS and I named her Mavis. I like to blame everything on Mavis.
Mavis, that's what you named her?
Yeah, I named my because I do it as spell it capital M and then just the regular AVI and then a capital S. And like if you ever see me, I type I hate you, Mavis. That's who I'm talking to, my MS. I don't identify with her. I mean, don't like to go places. She don't like to get dressed. She don't like to bathe. She can't walk. She can't run. But Misha can in her head. I had to do like you, Carolyn, and have I know we're in live studio audience, but they lowered my thyroid down again.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
How'd your, yeah.
Not gonna talk. We won't get into it.
I'm still waiting on my results. Yeah.
Yeah, what day did you have that done? That's a while ago, your thyroid, eh?
No, not my thyroid. I'm talking about
sorry.
my other thing.
Oh, your biopsy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take a while, they said.
Well, they said I should have it back, you know.
Well, to me, a while's more than 3
okay.
days.
Yeah.
They seem to get a lot of things back so quick. Makes you wonder why some things take so long.
if I think, I get lost in that world with your health that you start thinking, the only person in the world, what's the hold up? And I know that's not true. That's a joke. Oh, for once I can see Jet and the thing.
Huh?
I went and got Mama's phone. So that I could watch full screen the painting and then still be. And usually I can't see the whole board, so I'll see today I can. Mm.
This is really
Says,
now.
another pillow. We already had says something.
And it's just super cool.
I like cypress trees.
Ah, cypress knees. That's what Rebecca carves.
Trees, like here, down towards.
Yeah, cypress knees she gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss seeing her carvings.
Yeah.
My walking cane that my daddy built me is made. The one that's white, and my mama painted a teddy bear on it.
Oh,
Child, that's my weapon too, so. It was built by my daddy. He made lots
wow.
of walking sticks. He stained and varnished them, but mine, I wanted white, so the cypress, it's not skin. I know it's bark, but on a cypress tree, it's not that thick.
Mm-hmm.
You get the white wood.
I did a lot of walking sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year I sold quite a bit of them.
I know people love them when they're custom made.
And these came right from the tree.
Ours did. My daddy would walk through the forest, and we had where I used to live before my daddy passed. We had 80 acres. He would come back, and he only selected certain wood types. And I can see your face. That's why I'm just chatting to Nelson. But he would just pick, and then he would work on it. And I mean, I never sit with, but he got so good at it.
Mm. Well, what I would do with these walking sticks was basically, I ripped I barked the strip off of it. Wait, I barked the strip off of it.
Yeah.
The bark off of it. And I sanded it down real good, took out some of the gnarls.
Yeah.
And then I would take I had an angle grinder, and I would etch in different markings and stuff. And then I'd stain it. So sold them for $5 a piece.
Huh.
My daddy gave a lot of his away, but sadly it was to my ex, and since when we divorced, I made sure, he was like, "Those are mine." I'm like, "But who made them?" He was like, "Your dad." And I said, "So they're going with me. Bye."
you know, in Two Rivers here, you don't really sell things for a whole lot. So it's like I've been looking to make things that are small, portable, and inexpensive. I mean, like a set of my coasters set of 4 coasters go for $10. You know,
Right.
it's reasonable. The walking sticks $5. 8x10 paintings $10 for the most part. There's some intricate ones that
Intricate.
You're gonna have to try porn. I'm sorry, but
No, it's what is
Oh,
it?
intricate. Intricate. Yeah.
I knew I'd find it.
It's snip.
So they go a little bit.
no.
A few of them go for a little bit more. And it's like,
Snip it, baby. Snip it, Carolyn. Snip it. Snip it. Snip it. Snip it
16 by
all
20
baby.
will go for $20. So
Go, Margot.
I know if I went to Vegas or something like that, I'd make a mint.
Ooh, send her down here when the snowbirds are down right now.
Tell
We
me
have
how
like-
you're making a mint in Vegas. I need to know that.
Because old people go sit and gamble and they get stiff on them benches. They're playing the jack and they need a cane to get up. And if they can he'll be going out the door. Sometimes they need them, especially if they've had too many of those watered down beverages. You can get them to buy stuff, you know.
I've never had a watered down beverage in Vegas, for what it's worth.
Wow, you've been to good places, Sharon.
Mm. I want to know how we're going to win in Vegas. I'd like that tip, please.
We've got to decide your winning numbers.
No. No, I want to know Nelson's plan. There's plenty to go around, Nelson.
Go, Nelson.
Someone's got to mail me a ticket to Vegas, though.
Okay.
And I need a chaperone.
Yeah, we all need a keeper there. I'm telling you. I need a keep. No, I don't. I don't need a keeper. I just need a GPS locator.
Someone to knock me unconscious on the plane.
Oh,
Why?
I can
doesn't
do
like to
that.
fly, I guess.
Or driving would be fun. Driving would be more fun. You see more stuff.
True, but it takes forever to get there and forever to get home.
Mm-hmm.
I live 2,000 miles almost exactly from the middle of the strip. It was 1,999.
Well,
Yeah.
you're in Indiana,
Michigan.
Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm talking to Margot. Sorry.
No,
Margot's
Margot's in Canada.
Well, who?
Sharon's in Michigan and Margot's in
He's in
Canada.
Indiana. Let me think.
Scooter's in Indiana.
Scooter's in Indiana.
Scooter
Yeah.
and Kevin are in Indiana.
All right.
That's right.
Slightly like Scooter. I apologize.
You slightly like her?
Don't hurt her feelings. Everybody loves Debbie Scooter.
Yeah, she's awesome. No. So Sharon, you're in Michigan.
Yep.
Okay. What are you in the UP or the?
No, I'm southeast lower Michigan. I'm in the Metro Detroit area.
Oh, okay. You know, you could. You know where Ludington is.
Yep.
You could take the ferry right across to Manitowoc.
Oh, I know.
I'm 10 miles. I'm 10 miles from Manitowoc.
Oh, are you? Okay. Yeah.
I always, I like going to see the car ferry.
There used to be the Milwaukee Clipper. I don't know if it's still going or not.
The
Why
Milwaukee
is this?
Clipper is, I believe, in Milwaukee.
Right?
Um, we have the Badger,
The Badger.
the
Okay.
SS Badger.
Why does Manitowoc sound familiar?
The what? Familiar?
Manitowoc.
Well, that's uh, just took my hand in paint. Okay, hang on. Never fails. Um, well, Manitowoc is well that's where the ship comes in from Ludington.
Okay.
They have that. They have
I
that.
feel like I've heard that name before.
Well, there was Miro. Miro used to be made in Manitowoc.
Oh.
Yeah. And I could name a lot of stuff, but right now my brain is shutting down. At
Yeah,
this
mine
hour.
too.
Mine
But I
too,
still want
yeah.
to know how you're going to win in Vegas. I need to know this.
Well, I mean, like I said, I need to have a ticket, you know, and I've talked to some of the hotels over there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could get away, oof, excuse me, a weekend, and I'd like to try to set up a show, you know, for my art.
Oh, for your art. Oh, that's
Yeah.
how.
Then you got to go to their advertising or their promotions
Yeah.
department.
Yeah. But I mean, a weekend is like a couple hundred, $400. You know, if you find the right place, but you know, where on the strip are you, or are you off the strip?
We've stayed both. We just go twice a year, New Year's and the 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
New Year's is a happening time, let me tell you.
Oh yeah. I imagine.
A million of your nearest and dearest come out on the strip and wait for the fireworks.
Mhm.
And then you hope you don't die when you're trying to get back to your hotel, which we thought we were going to.
Oh boy.
So are you
What else?
thinking card counting?
No.
Is that your
Yeah,
way to
where's
lose money, card counting?
Simp, Carolyn, SIMP.
I tried Simp.
Oh, okay.
Did you try, what did I put in there? Norm, Norm?
Everything I keep of has letters that aren't added, so I try not to add anything. It's like something wrong.
I'm gonna say goodnight. Good night, everybody. Good night. I love you guys. God bless. Prayers for everyone that needs them. We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody be good. Be good.
Night, everybody.
Night.
Night, everybody.